Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here, and welcome to another NIKKE video. So the hype of SUMMERAGAINMYSG is real, and today we're gonna go over a rather in-depth guide for SUMMERAGAINMYSG, going over what we know so far, the investments required, and what makes her so damn good, and how many copies, because that's the number one question I've been receiving. How many copies of SUMMERAGAINMYSG do you need? Well, I think the too long didn't read. If you don't want to watch the entire video, I'm going to tell you now, okay? Things are still being tested at the moment, so if you're completely free to play player, I highly suggest you to just grab at the very least one copy. Especially if you don't have Scarlet, grab at least one copy, okay? And you're going to have several weeks to decide whether or not you want to MLB her, and of course we'll get more information on the patches following SUMMERAGAINMYSG in the summer event. So grab at least one copy if you're not sure, but I think I can safely say SUMMERAGAINMYSG will perform super well on the free-to-play level, and as you can see here on the screen, on the Omega Whale level. This is level 336 sync level in the Union Raid shooting range, okay? Compared against a Scarlet that is almost at 70,000 power. This is max core Scarlet with fully overload gear, max ammo, attack, all the substats. This is a 70 plus ammo Scarlet, and SUMMERAGAINMYSG is keeping up. Ain't no way. Absolutely goated. And now from a free-to-play point of view, we tested this on stream. So if you were part of the 800 people that were on stream, this was a free-to-play player that we pulled, I believe, right? 249 sync level. We pulled Ennis, and the Scarlet was brand new. So this is MLB 0, SUMMERAGAINMYSG, Scarlet, no bond level, okay? 0 bond level. And 444 skill level upgrades, as well as no overload gear on both of them, okay? So this is, you know, for those of you that don't have Scarlet, Scarletless, SUMMERAGAINMYSG can do super well with Privity. Now, the secret sauce, okay? There's a secret sauce in this game that I am going to reveal. We did some testing, okay, and let's go over Annis's kit. There's actually a skill level that you want to potentially reach to enable Annis and let her become a monster. Now, the level up recommendations, okay, you can do 444 to start things out. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but you want your level 1 to be as high as possible, your level 2 at 7 minimum, okay, but ideally 10-10, and burst, you can do 7 if you're pairing up with Privity, but there's actually a very sweet spot at level 9, and I'm telling you why, right? First of all, I think if you don't know about Annis's kit, you can check it out. She is absolutely great, and a huge disclaimer, right now we're doing tests in the shooting range. She's not going to perform that well in the boss fights mock battles, okay? Because first of all, the one that we did testing was Blacksmith. Blacksmith sometimes is not that close, right? It's kind of jumping around. And Scarlet has really good core damage, okay? So keep that in mind. That's why we're doing some of our testing in the shooting range. But also, Annis is supposed to be a support type. Annis is supposed to be a support type. So to even have damage that's comparable to Scarlet, one of the best, if not the best, Pilgrim standalone burst 3s is already an insane feat. Now, let's take a look at why Annis must be paired up with Privity for most scenarios. This is because Privity increases attack and reduces ammo count. So you can see Annis has a very low ammo count, and when she enters burst, you couple that with Privity's ammo reduction, she becomes a monster. She has 1 ammo, she doesn't reload, she just fires. Look at that. She just fires. There's no reload. There's absolutely no reload, and that's why this rapid fire plus the triggering of the skill 2, because that last bullet, this is why she is so damn good. And even my Scarlet, who has all the ammo substats on 4 overload gears right now, okay, is falling behind. I know some of you guys said, what if you just let this entire thing run out? You know, what if you run the entire 1 minute 30 minutes? Well, Annis, for a free-to-play account or someone who does not have a fully invested unit, Annis, even with Scarlet doing her burst and doing the AoE attack, Annis can still keep up, which is the scary thing. Which is absolutely the scary thing. Look at that. Goated. Goated, okay? And that's why Annis is super strong. Now, the thing I talked about, right now, the downside of Annis, and we have to be very realistic, the downside of Annis is looking at the team structure, you're almost sacrificing another burst 3 slot, locking you to a 20-second burst 1 and a 20-second burst 2, right? Because you have to run Privity to get Annis to 1 ammo. However, as I was saying, we have been cooking. If you get your Annis, if you get the skill level of your burst to level 9, all of a sudden, you take Privity out of the equation, and Annis, at her full burst, when she is bursting, she still gets to do that one-shot trick. What does this mean? This is actually crazy because it opens up the team composition. Alright, so let's watch here. Annis is going to burst. Annis is going to burst. And look, we are still at the 1 second mark. Pretty much no reload. This is near instant as well. And the damage is still on top of Scarlet, while not sacrificing a slot for Privity. This just opens up so many options for team comps, because all of a sudden, right, you can run a hyper aggressive team that we've tested. You throw in Biscuit and Mast. And the reason why we do that is if you look at Biscuit, alright, Biscuit has a huge buff for supported allies, that's attack buff and restores HP, plus the crit rate for your Scarlet, okay, and for attackers, that heal is okay, and also cover, recovery. Now, Mast is honestly a very decent unit. So, she's electric as well, and pairing them all together, and all of a sudden, you have a Scarlet that is just going to output so much damage, because now you have 3 supports, 2 of which supporting Alice, and then 2 plus Alice is supporting Scarlet. Now Scarlet, honestly, her damage is going to be through the roof. So we can just take a quick look, and look at the heal on Annis. This is the sustain we need. Look at that insane heal. What is going on? What is going on? And of course, Scarlet is going to do really good damage once she bursts. So we'll see here with the huge AoE. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Because of Mast and Biscuit and Annis pumping Scarlet. So this just opens up so many options. And in this showcase, my resilience, which is my reload cube, is not level 7. So the ideal cube is this reload cube because, alright, you get to remove this, right, and remove the need of Privity and put resilience cube at level 7, maintaining that instant reload. So having Annis at level 9 is crucial in team building, okay? So this allows you to have this 2-core Scarlet Annis, and then you can do whatever you want. If you need sustain, put up some sustain. If you need damage, go offensive. Now you're no longer locked. You're no longer locked in Privity, which is the most important part of this video. Okay, absolutely goated. And of course, if you want to check our testing for free-to-play players, all right, 1 copy of Annis versus 1 copy of Scarlet is still going to output insane amounts of damage. And Privity is a free unit that everyone gets. Okay, everyone has Privity as part of the new players thing, so you will be able to use Privity. Privity's skill priority is skill 1 because it increases attack, reduces ammo. So pairing up with Scarlet Annis, you're gonna do great. Now, key note: this is not going to change. All right, this is not going to change your team campaign optimizations, because for campaign it's pretty much locked. The bunnies just do way too much. All right, the 2 bunnies, you have your bunny Senti, your litter combination, and you have your Alice Modernia. Basically the mix and match is just locked to a few 5 or 6 units, right? And the bread and butter is basically going to be litter, 2 bunnies, Alice and Modernia. Scarlet doesn't even sometimes show up for the campaign pushes. Now, for solo raid and unit raid, I'm gonna say Annis is absolutely top tier. I'm saying again, she is so good, both in the character design and how well she performs as a limited unit. And I think the best part about her is, for you Scarletless players, grab her, grab Privity, you are going to have a wonderful time. And for those of you that did get Scarlet, Annis is going to be a very, very great addition. And if you want to push her to level 9 for skill 3, do so, because it's going to be fantastic. Alright, so MLB 3 as well as Core is basically just stats for Annis. And while it does make a difference, it's not significant enough for free-to-play players to go chase that if you don't have the tickets or the gems available. Okay, what you're really getting is basically this scaling part, right? Because this attack, percentage of caster's attack, and caster's attack is affected by your bond level, is affected by your core level, your MLB level. But, you know, she is still super, super strong at just 1 copy. So grab 1 copy, play her, see how you like her. Union raid is coming up. I mean, Union raid finished. Solo raid is coming up. Test her out. If you like her, if she's out DPSing everything you have, let us know. Let us know, because we have a channel on our Discord, Summer Annis Testing, and you can see people are posting how much work this Annis is doing. Look, this Annis is 10,000 power behind the Scarlet, and Scarlet is fully overloaded, right? With 10 versus Alice, not fully overloaded, and like 445. The damage is insane coming out from Alice. So if you don't trust me, look at the other players who are ranging from free-to-play players as well as whales. We have all of these results to show you. Absolutely insane. So I really think Alice is going to be great. And of course, okay, when solo raid comes out, we will do solo raid testing as well. But I'm going to expect Annis to do really, really well. And yeah, SUMMERAGAINMYSG here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye now.